Alright, someone asked for a video of the final product. That is a 300 swing arm on a Big Red 3-wheeler. Center paddle, brake delete, gives you about a 2-inch stretch. The thing that was the trickiest was this top shock mount. You can see, there we go, that's a pretty good angle. I used a CV shaft and I ground it down to where it fits nicely in the top of these shocks. These are shocks off the back of a 2009 Rubicon. You see how this fits on there real nice. And I welded them to a piece of steel stock and then welded that piece of steel stock to the frame. And it's hard to see. It's hard to get in there and weld it, but it was the easiest way I could figure out to do it, and it came out pretty nice. You want to keep the shocks on the inside of the frame and inside the exhaust so you don't have to run a ton of wheel spacers and keep it narrow. That's that brace, and this brace is super solid, right? Because it's part of the factory swing arm. I just tied it into the 300 swing arm. Yep, that side's not going anywhere. This side's probably going to be fine too because it's got a full tube going to it and bolts, and very, very solid. If I ever have any issues, I plan on building a arch up over all of this, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. I've never seen anyone else have to do it. That's the paddle from Jason Laws. Looks really good. Clamped down super tight, and it fits all the way around it. Really nice. Very impressed with that. Yeah, the shocks, I just made a shock mount right here on the top of the 300 swing arm, and the shock mount on this tube, and I set the angle where I wanted it. That's max down travel. These shocks are pretty soft, so it squats about 2 inches. Yep. Oh yeah, I made a spacer out of the stock drum. You can see that looks kind of funny. I could trim it down more, but I think it's gonna be fine. The brake delete on this bike is super easy. You just knock the bearing carrier out of the brake drum. And yep, there it is. And you see I got absolutely nothing hanging down but the diff. I only used 3 bolts on the 300 swing arm side, so nothing hangs down. If you look at it from back angle, it won't be dragging anything. And just the 3 bolts. I could have welded it, but it was just as easy to do that. Just welded one little plate to the tube, just like you'd put a 300, just like you'd put a Big Red axle in the back of a 300. Pretty straightforward. Yep, but there she is, and we'll be testing her out this weekend.